Hi, I'm Kevin, and in this video, I'm going to be doing a pouch dump with the Roaring Fire Ember EDC pouch. I just wrapped up a long weekend with some outdoor activities and a little bit of camping in our trailer, and I brought along the Roaring Fire Ember pouch. Now, Roaring Fire did send me this pouch to check out, and I thought, what better way to check it out than load it up with some essentials and take it out for a long weekend. So that's what I did. Stick around, I'm going to show you what I put in here, how it loads out. We'll talk materials and specs. Roaring Fire was also nice enough to offer a discount code for my audience, so more on that in a bit. But without further ado, let's get into the Ember pouch from Roaring Fire. So starting with materials and specs, we've got 1000D Cordura nylon as the base material for this pouch. On the back, you can see there's a Cordura label. We've got the brand label on there. Great material, obviously very durable, time-tested, proven material for pouches, bags. I mean, this is gonna hold up, it's gonna last. The dimensions of this pouch are 7.48 inches high by 6 inches wide by 1.25 inches deep. So about 7.5 by 6 by 1.25 inches. So great size. It's perfect for what I needed it for this weekend. I'll show you how I load it out in a minute, but first let's take a look at the outside features of this. So we've got some molle across the front, a little bit on the back. It's compatible with the PALS webbing on your backpacks if you want to add this as a pouch. We've got a little bit of branding right here. So we've got the Roaring Fire emblem, and not overbearing, but it's definitely there, right? So aside from that, we've got a loop field at the top here. The loop field, interestingly enough, is open behind it. So if you want to shove stuff through there, I mean, that'd probably be a great size to clip a pocket knife through there. And, you know, obviously if you want to put something Velcro on there, you could put a patch on there. We've got these 4 tabs with some shock cord through them if you want to put something larger in there and kind of hold it in with the shock cord. We've got YKK RC zippers for the main zipper, and this pretty cool paracord layout intertwined through the zipper pulls. I mean, keeps them pretty quiet. Really great purchase to pull on. So nice setup for the zipper pulls. We've got a nice little grab handle on the back here that is the same material as the webbing. So this is convenient. If you want to hang it from something, you can hang it. You can pull it out of bags using this. So it's not a feature you see on a lot of these types of pouches, but it is convenient. It's convenient to have that grab handle there. The only thing, you know, I'm still kind of confused. I'm not really 100% sure what these are down here. So, I mean, they're very small loops. Like you could fit like a pen through there. It's almost like they're tying something off, like something that wrapped around, but I don't know if that's for aesthetics, if that serves a purpose. Let me know if you know what those are for, or if you found a use for those. But it is a little tiny loop open right there. So I guess if you want to hook something through there, you could. Same with these up here. So you can actually, these are, you got like a bar tack across there, but no box tacking. So it's open on the edges. Same with these. So I guess if you want to tie something off or use those to tie it to something, you could definitely do that. All right, so let's open this up and we're gonna take a look at how I've got it loaded out with some essentials for a weekend camping. We've got a pretty good layout to the interior of this with varying size loops of stretch nylon webbing. It's really nice layout. I like the organization possibilities in here. Everything I need to get in here fits in here perfectly. So we'll start over here on this side, and this is the Rovivon Angel Eyes E30 EDC flashlight. So I kind of have a love-hate relationship with this flashlight. Let me know in the comments, do you have this? I'd be interested to hear your thoughts. There's a couple things about it that drive me nuts, a couple things that I like. So next to that, I've got a lighter. Can't start a good campfire without a lighter. Well, I guess you could. You could use a ferro rod or, I don't know, a variety of other things. But lighter's easiest. Next to that, big USB-C cable. Pretty much everything I'm charging these days is USB-C. Behind these things, so there's a little lanyard that comes with it. This is all plastic hardware with a little piece of webbing, it looks like, holding this to a loop or a little hook right here. There's also one on the top on this side if you want to clip that over there. This is good. I mean, so I was putting my keys on there and dropping them into the pouch so I wasn't losing my keys when I was out and about and not going to use them. Otherwise, I don't see using that too often. I'd probably just remove it. Behind there in this pocket, I've got the Victomix, whatever it is, this 10,000 milliamp hour little battery bank, which is just great size, and I've shown this in other videos. But that was in there. Behind that pouch, moving over to this side, I've got the Leatherman Arc. Leatherman Arc is great for a weekend camping. Next to that, I have some of the accessory bits. So basically I have a little mini tool set in a pouch here. Beside that, I've got this, I've got a couple of these, this all-in-one charging cable. So we've got USB-A, USB-C, micro USB, and then Apple, whatever the Apple connection's called, but very handy. Love these. I have these in pretty much every pouch I carry, and I've bought several of them, so I've always got one with me. Next to that, I've got a really nice flat, I think it's a 67 watt, yeah, 67 watt ultra slim charger from -X, and 2 USB-Cs out, wall charger built in. I haven't used it too much, but man, I'm really excited about this form factor because, the Anker, I'm a big Anker fan, and I've been using their charging bricks, and although they work and I have no problem with them and they're great charging bricks, they tend to be a little on the fat and chunky side. So we're going to test this one out for a little bit, see how this one works out. So far, so good. Next to that, I have what has become one of my new favorite pens. This is the Zebra F301 that basically folds in half to a mini pen, but pulls out to a full-size pen. So Zebra is not my favorite in terms of writing feel. I do like, though, that it is pretty fine, so I can write small notebooks. But love the portability and convenience of that. I also like the cap because if this does explode, I think it's going to be self-contained in that cap. And then behind that, just a Field Notes Expedition style notebook. So that's everything I had in this pouch. And let's talk a little bit about the interior layout. So we've got, these nylons, the elastic webbing in here to store your stuff. We've got some good overlap, right? So some smaller size loops with some bigger loops over the middle of the other loops, and then, 2 big loops underneath all of it. So really provides a lot of versatility. I was able to get everything I needed to neatly organized with this layout, and I like that setup. The other thing that was really obvious to me right off the bat when I opened this pouch is this orange interior material. It's like a super lightweight nylon ripstop almost. It feels almost to me like the same material that my Big Agnes copper spur tent's made out of. Very similar to that. So very lightweight, smooth, and that's nice too. I think what they advertise it as is low drag on the website, and it's a really great feature, and I think well thought out, because when I'm sliding stuff in, if you've got 1000D back there, it hangs up, it wants to resist going in because you've got so much friction on that material. This material is very smooth and very lightweight. So the pouch overall by itself, very lightweight. I love this interior orange material. I think it feels really cool, and it's got, like I said, all those qualities I just mentioned. So otherwise, construction looks pretty good on this. It looks pretty durable. I didn't see any loose threads. Any stitching I do see looks pretty durable. Now that I'm thinking about it, something I forgot to mention too is you have this Velcro kind of like kangaroo pouch on the front of this, and almost totally forgot about that. So another feature, but that's really it for the interior. Let's talk what I like and what I don't like real quick. So what I like is the overall material. So I love the 1000D. I love that inside material. I like how lightweight the pouch is by itself. Great zipper, very smooth, nice zipper pulls. I like having this grab handle right here. The webbing's laid out in a way that's very conducive to loading this out easily and fitting your different size gear inside these loops. I really like the inside layout of this. And then you've got these big slip pockets on the back to catch the stuff that maybe won't fit in here, or additional stuff. It seems to swallow all that stuff pretty well too and zips up nicely. So all while remaining relatively compact. As far as dislikes, I mean, there's a couple things. This little leash right here feels relatively cheap. I mean, we've got some plastic hardware on here, a very thin piece of, this isn't even webbing. That's like this trim tape material. And, you know, I don't know what I'm going to use that for, so I'd be all right without it. Otherwise, you know, there's really not much. It's a pouch, so there's not much to dislike. And especially at the price point for this pouch. And at the time of filming, we're talking $26.99 for this, which is just not a bad deal at all. If you need a pouch to put your stuff in, to organize some EDC gear, and you don't want to spend, you know, 50, 100 bucks on some of the handmade stuff out there that's, you know, really nice to have, but it's not really necessary, because this does the job just fine, and it's $26.99. You know what, while we're on it though, one more thing. I'm kind of, you know, I think the shot cord could be kind of cool. I'm just not sure I'm going to use it. So anyway, for the price, I think it's tough to beat, because we're looking at a durable pouch that's well made, and this is going to last a little while. All right, so last thing I want to mention is links to everything I've shown here in the description. The link to this is for convenience purposes only. It is not an affiliate link. I do not have an affiliate relationship with Roaring Fire. I do, however, have a discount code to offer. And like I said, Roaring Fire Gear was nice enough to share a discount code for the audience, and that discount code is PR10. So I will also include that in the link in the description as well. So discount code 10% off for this pouch from Roaring Fire Gear. Not a bad pouch at all, and especially for the price. So good value for the money on this, I feel. Let me know, do you have the Roaring Fire Ember EDC pouch? What do you think? Do you have anything from Roaring Fire? Are you impressed with their stuff? Would love to hear your thoughts. Definitely feel free to drop me a comment below. Thanks.